Hi, I'm Jenna from Greater Somerset County YMCA, and I thought it would be fun today to learn a little bit about colors and their relationship to one another, and then follow it up with a spring-inspired painting lesson with paintbrushes and a couple of things that you can find around the house. So, hope you enjoy. So before we get started on our painting project, we actually have to make a couple of things first. So, grab your empty toilet paper roll, which either you'll have none of or a lot of these days, and you're going to take your scissors and just cut little strips like this. Doesn't have to be perfect or exactly the same length, but continue that all the way around. Once you've cut your strips all the way around, just start flattening them down. See? Simple. The next thing you'll need for your project is a bundle of cotton swabs. So just grab a bunch. Here I have about 6 or 7. And then a rubber band. And then just bundle them. You can make about 2 or 3 of these bundles if you want, but you need at least one. Okay, so we're going to get started by talking about colors and how they're related to each other. Here we have the 3 what's called primary colors: red, blue, and yellow. What's special about these colors is that they cannot be made by mixing any other colors together. But if you mix your primary colors together, you can make what's called secondary colors. Watch. First, we're going to make green. Wet your brush a little bit. Take a little yellow and a little blue and mix them. See, now we have green. Make sure your brush is completely clean from when you mixed your green. Then take some yellow and your red, and mix them together. Now we have orange. Take your blue and your red, and mix them together. The lighting may make it look a little brown, but this is actually purple. And there are your primary and secondary colors, and now we're ready to paint. Right, everyone, let's get started with our project. So first you'll need a bigger brush. This will cover more area of your canvas or paper, because we're going to start with the background. Now I know not everybody has all of these supplies ready at hand, so just do the best you can to follow along if you don't have everything. Okay, so first we're going to wet our brush. Then we're going to use our primary yellow, just a little bit. I know you can't see my plate right now, but I'm just dipping into the plain yellow. Okay, so now we're going to draw a big smiley face with the yellow. Just like this. I'm going to add some water. Make sure you get a light coating of the yellow. Get a little more plain yellow. Make sure it goes all the way to the bottom. And if you're using acrylic paints, a good tip to know is that acrylics blend when they are wet. So if you make a mistake or anything, just make sure you keep it nice and wet to fix whatever mistake you think you make. Alright, it's a big yellow smiley face. Okay. Alright, now we're going to add that orange that we made by mixing our primary yellow and red. We dip our paintbrush in our orange, and also water to keep it wet so we can blend. We're going to follow that smiley face. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Woo! Nice coating of the orange, and you can even go into that yellow a little bit so we can blend. Okay, now we're going to move on the color wheel to our primary red. And then keep adding water. And keep following that smiley face. And you can blend down too. Keep going up. Get a little more red. And you don't have to do exactly what I'm doing. You can even add other colors if you have at home. Alright, our background is all done. So now we're going to move on to the grass at the bottom of your picture. So I mixed my other secondary color of green, so yellow and blue, and I put it on a smaller brush. It's a little bit thicker here because we're actually not going to make it as watery as the background. So just start by following your smiley face and flick up. That's pretty much it. You're just going to add layers of the green that you made. Now you'll notice that you can see some of the canvas behind these strokes, so if you want to add a little water, smooth those out a little bit, you can. Just little swish noises. Flick your wrist. Now I should also tell you that I haven't added any white to any of these colors that I mixed. So if you want to get different shades or values to any colors that you mix, you can add white. So I'll show you what happens when I add a little bit of white and a little more yellow to my green. Just a little bit of different color. And then we have more of like a spring green. Okay, so I made purple as my first layer for my dandelions. So I took my primary red and primary blue, mixed them together, and then that makes violet. And then I added a little bit of white because this is the shade that I wanted. Okay, let's start our first dandelions. Take your toilet paper guy, get paint all on it. Let's do this a couple times, it's okay. And then bigger stems, just stamp. Okay, so I added a couple of colors, mostly just a few shades of purple, gray, and white to my dandelions. But you can add whatever colors that you want. So now I'm going to show you the other way of making the dandelions with your bundle of cotton swabs. So basically you do the same thing. You just dip into your paint and then just stamp. And then for your other dandelions. Although I do suggest letting your layers of paint dry in between, so then you can see the colors better. Otherwise they're just kind of going to blend together. Okay, so clearly you can see that mine looks a little bit different now that I've completed it because I went a little bit abstract on it. This is actually my first time doing dandelions or big puffy flowers like that with different tools. So this just goes to show you that you can make it however you want. I kind of like abstract a little bit, so I just took black, and once my colors dried, I stamped over all the other colors just to see what that would look like. But again, you can do any colors that you want. Hope you guys enjoyed and have fun.